Hey everyone, welcome to the video you guys all have been waiting for, the Razer Blade Pro Ultimate Review. So I've been using this for over 5 months now, and I'm just going to show you guys my experience with it as well as my thoughts and opinions. So first off, I'm just going to start off the video with a little showcasing and show you guys around the laptop and just how it looks and what the features are and why you would want to buy this laptop and is it worth your money. So basically in the past I've made separate videos into different parts, like how hot does it get, how is it worth your money, the Switchblade UI review. I just separate it all in different parts. In this video I'm just going to try to put it all together and sum it up. It might be quite a long video, but yeah. So there are 3 different price points for this laptop. It starts off at $2,299 for the 128 gigabyte, $2,500 for the 256 gigabyte, and $2,799 for the 512 gigabyte. So yeah, so start off with the laptop. There's 3 2.0 USB ports, an audio jack, an HDMI, and an Ethernet, as you can see all in this frame right here. And there's also a power supply to charge it. It's a 150 volt battery pack. It's pretty thin, but it's pretty heavy. This laptop is about 7 pounds. I took it to Asia with me in my backpack, so it was pretty heavy, but it packs a pretty powerful punch. It has a 1920 x 180 LED backlit display, and it does have a 2.0 megapixel camera. On the sides, both sides, the right and left, there are cooling pads or fans where it blows out hot air just to cool down your laptop so it won't overheat. And the keyboard itself is a backlit keyboard. It's like neon green. That's the only color it lights up. It's not like the Alienware where you can change it to different colors. I really like the keyboard though. It is supposedly designed for gamers by gamers, and it feels pretty comfortable, but I really don't tend to use it because I do have an external keyboard. On top, there's a huge power button as well as a speaker, which I'll get into a little bit later, or right now. The power button, it glows, it kind of blinks slowly, and it's pretty cool. Everything's basically neon green because that is the main color of Razer. And then there's a huge stereo system. But don't let it fool you. The sound quality isn't that great, even though it's pretty big and wide. And here's just the webcam itself. The webcam is a decent thing too, but I really don't use it. Then the Switchblade user interface, which everyone really talks about this laptop, is a really unique thing. I'll show you guys how to set it up and download more apps for it later. The display itself, in my opinion, is a pretty good display, even though at times to time it glitches and lags. I really like it. The only games I usually play on this laptop is League of Legends or some games I download from Steam, like The Walking Dead Season 2, which I have some gameplay on my channel. And yeah, the graphics, the sound quality is pretty good, but I wouldn't say the best, even though it's a way expensive laptop. So some of the main apps for the Switchblade user interface that you would tend to use a lot is either the numpad, the gaming mode, or the web browser, or even YouTube. I don't really see myself using the Switchblade user interface at all, except like gaming mode, where you can disable your Windows key so you won't accidentally press it during game and like get mad and angry that you died or something. But there are YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, GIMP, trackpads for Battlefield, Star Wars, and Team Fortress. There is a web browser too, but it's pretty confusing and it's hard to use because it's in a really small screen, and you kind of have problems with pressing the buttons. And YouTube does have ads on it, so that is a really down thing. But if you want to know more about this, I actually have a full review on my channel about the Switchblade user interface. So this laptop, one of the reasons why you might want to get it is because of its size. The size of it is pretty thin. It's about the size of a dime. So if you really want to know how thin it is, and the comparison, I actually compare it with the dime right there. It's about the size of a dime. And I also have another comparison with an iPhone, so you can see if you have an iPhone around, you just want to see how thin it is. It's about half the size of an iPhone, or two of an iPhone, or just exact of a dime, which is pretty thin for a gaming laptop. This is the thinnest gaming laptop out there, so I guess that's why. So I do have a quick audio test for you guys, since even though the recorder of my camera won't capture the sound quality of this, but here it is.
Let's stop talking and do some walking.
So now I'm going to show you guys how to adjust the apps around on your user interface and just download more applications. So you want to download the Synapse application or software onto your Razer Blade Pro or whatever you have. Then you just want to go to their interface and click on the apps tab, and you can just click yes if it's already running. And then now you have all your apps on one side, which is the right side, and available apps on the left panel. So to adjust it around and to move which one you want to showcase onto your laptop, you just want to drag it into your right panel. Let's say I don't have YouTube there and have an empty slot. I can just click it and drag it onto there, and now just click save, and it'll pop onto my Switchblade user interface. And you just have all these apps that I already have. You can have up to actually a pretty 10 pages, but I don't really use this interface at all. But to download more apps, you just want to click on get more apps, and then it should pop up something like this. And then now it has all the apps that you can download and update as well. Some of the apps are Team Fortress, Star Wars, Spotify, Skyrim, Trackpad, just all these pretty good apps. There's also the LOL Jungle Timer, which a lot of you guys has been asking me. I just never really got into it, but yes, there is a Jungle Timer, which is pretty cool. I'll probably just install it right now, as well as, yeah, just install that. And when you do that, you just want to click install, and it should pop up something like that, and just click OK. And once it's installed, you should find it right on your available apps. And since my thing is already full, I'm going to pull out one that I don't want, Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. I can drag it out and pull it right back in there and click save. So I hope that's more a easier way to explain things. I hope you guys kind of understand that. And yeah, welcome to the next part of the video. As well as the UI, you can also adjust a lot of the keyboard and macros, like for example lighting. You can adjust the brightness of the keyboard itself. When you drag it down, the black backlit keyboard should actually turn off, since I turned it to off. But if you put it to dim, it will be dim, normal, and bright. I like it on bright, but sometimes I do turn it off, since I do use my Logitech G19S keyboard. I have that on my desk kind of tour video. You can go check that out on my channel. But I just like that. You can also adjust your brightness on your Switchblade user interface. And yep. And then on the bottom, you should have all your devices that is connected to this software. Like for example, I have my Razer Def 8er mouse, and it does show on there, and have the Razer Sound and the Razer Blade Pro. And yeah. So instead of me just giving you guys a bunch of specifications of the Razer Blade Pro, I'm just gonna kind of simple it out and just give my opinion on it, how well it works so far. So gameplay is pretty smooth, but one thing you must have with this laptop is a cooling pad or a gaming fan or something to cool down your laptop, because this laptop does get pretty hot. I do have a video on how hot does it get, but to sum it out, it gets pretty hot even playing some of the simple games like indie games, mini games on some websites. It did even get hot when I played Happy Wheels, which is a pretty not powerful or game that takes up much CPU, but for League of Legends, Team Fortress 2, Battlefield, and all those high-end games, you will need a cooling pad, or it will lower your frame rates a lot, or just overheat your laptop. From average temperatures that I've been researching or using it goes about 80 to 90 degrees, sometimes 70, low 70 if you're playing on low quality, which I tend to play because I don't really need the highest maximum video games quality. But yeah. So this does run a Intel Core i7 4700 HQ quad-core processor with hyper-threading, 2.4 GHz and 3.4 GHz space turbo. Some of you guys probably understand this. A lot of you guys probably don't. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful laptop, but it's not the best. So a lot of you guys have been kind of debating on my channel Alienware versus Razer Blade Pro, and a lot of you guys are hating on Alienware. I don't know why. Yes, it's big and fat, but Alienware is a much more powerful system. The one that's comparing to the Razer Blade is not much of a comparison. But once you think of it all again, a 7 to 8 pound laptop is not that heavy, and it's not that light as it says on their advertisement. Even though it's a gaming laptop and it packs a lot of high-end specification, it is not that light. So if you were to ask me Alienware or Razer Blade Pro, the 17-inch one, I would definitely say the Alienware, just because it's only about 1.5 pounds heavier, but it is a lot thicker, to be honest. So some down things about this laptop to me personally is it does not have a DVD or CD drive. So if you have a lot of PC games that you had in the past and you want to play on this powerful, beautiful laptop, you won't be able to do that, or you won't be able to install any CD programs or softwares that you have. Also, it does get real hot, and it doesn't just get warm, it gets like pretty hot. And if you check on my past video of how hot does the Razer Blade Pro get, it does have the temperature limits on there, so you can see how hot it gets on specific types of games. But I do have a cooling pad, so it doesn't get too hot. But sometimes when I play League of Legends without it, when I touch the top and feel around, it does get pretty hot, and the frame rates does start to lower down to prevent like overheating or something. And the Switchblade user interface, my personal opinion about that is I really don't need it, or I don't really like it. I just don't see myself playing YouTube or Facebook and Twitter when I can just use it on the normal web browser, you know what I mean? And if I'm playing a game and I want to watch videos and use Facebook at the same time, what's the point of playing that game? That's just my personal preference. And yeah, it's just pretty difficult to play a game and really play and be into it and watch a YouTube video at the same time. If you want to listen to music, you can just play on the regular web browser, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But it is a good idea, and it really looks nice. This laptop does a really good job at editing videos smoothly as well. Sometimes it will heat up when you have a really high frame rate video or something. It will kind of lower your frame rates on the video producing, and it will heat up and your fans will start to get warm. I also like web browsing on this laptop with the beautiful display. It's very crisp and clear, but I would really recommend the external audio like headphones or external speakers, because the speakers on this laptop isn't that great. So I do have an unboxing video, as well as a how hot does the Razer Blade Pro get, is it worth your money, some gameplay on Team Fortress 2, League of Legends, as well as The Walking Dead Season 2 by Telltale Games, as well as Happy Wheel. So just go check it out on my channel. And if you guys want to know anything more about this laptop, or what my opinions are for some topics, just leave a comment. You can send me a message, and my email is in my bio as well. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed and got the basic information of this laptop. It's not the best, and I really didn't know what to explain the most, but I hope you guys still got a little bit out of it. And like I said, if you have any questions or something, just contact me from anywhere. Google Plus is pretty confusing now, but I'm getting the hang of it. And also leave a like. I really worked hard on this video. It took me quite a while to kind of figure out what I'm going to say and what I'm going to showcase. And subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm really close to 600 subscribers. I need like 4 more or something. And yeah, have a great day, guys.